just finished that workout. And oh my God, it was, well, you guys saw me. Absolutely nuts. Finishing off with my post-workout. Today we have cafe mocha. I'm an options girly, so I like to have options stocked. Brady's just sitting here talking to himself. Any other mom just kind of like watch that and be like, oh my gosh, I'm so in love. I do 2 scoops here, and then creatine, ignition. I'm forever out of ignition, to be honest. We go through ignition so freaking fast. Whey protein isolate, quick digesting carb. Creatine is the best post-workout stack you can possibly get. It's the one time a supplement can trump full food. There's a little tip there for you guys. However, wanted to come on here because I'm gonna be real, I'm gonna be honest. You guys can always count on me for being real and honest. This shiz is hard. It's freaking hard. I did not feel like doing it. Honestly, like, motivation, ever since pregnancy with Blair, motivation has been so low. Which has really caused me, and I'm sure part of it is like postpartum too. It was crazy because with Brady, like after I was cleared, after the 6 weeks, I was like, let's freaking go. Like, it's time. Like, I am so ready. Like, that was the, time that I needed to just like rest, relax, not worry about workouts. And I was like kind of preparing for that with Blair. And even after the 6 workouts, I was like, I don't feel like doing this. I generally do really well when my back is like against the wall and I have like big goals. And, before pregnancy, I found myself in a big rut because I kind of had like reached my physique that I had wanted. And I always say, like, when that happens, to set like, non-scale, non-physique goals, of course, like sign up for a CrossFit, sign up for, a 5K, a 10K, a half marathon, whatever that may be, which I did. I did that a ton pre-babies. And I was kind of like expecting after Blair that 6 weeks to be like, okay, let's freaking go. Like, I am ready. And I've still been going in this funk, and I've been talking with a few people. I'm like mindset just isn't there. And it's been a struggle, and I freaking hate it because I know deep in my core, like, I love working out. I love what I do for work. I love, the thrill. I always feel so much better. Like, I feel great now. I'm so proud that I showed up and I worked out and all the things. So I'm like, okay, I need to set some goals, which New Year's resolutions is right around the corner, but, New Year goals. So I for sure want to sign up for like a half marathon and start training for that because I am not a runner. And it's like the thing that I haven't really done before. Like, yes, I've done 5Ks, I've done 10Ks, but I've always just kind of like jumped into those and like banked on, my conditioning and my physique of where it's been to like get me through it. So I'd really actually like to like train for a half marathon and do like a cool big half marathon. So if anyone has any recommendations, drop them down below. But I've also been talking to a few people like, do I need to start 75 hard? Do I need to start 75 hard to like get myself back on track to like increase my mental toughness to where it was, all these things. And if you've never heard of 75 Hard, it's a program set by Andy Frisella, the owner of First Form, and you go through critical tasks every single day for 75 days. And it's not like a weight loss program. It's nothing along those lines. Yet those lead to those types of things, but it's ultimately for like mental toughness, to build your mindset, because you have to do specific things for 75 days or else, you have to restart, or, you failed, or things like that. And it's 10 pages a day of self-development book. It's taking progress pictures. It's following a nutrition plan. It is, and there's no specific nutrition plan. It's working out 2 times a day, 1 indoors for at least 45 minutes and 1 outdoors for at least 45 minutes. And then a gallon of water every single day. So you have to do those for 75 days, mark them off, do every single task. Like, if you don't hit a gallon of water, you failed. If you don't read 10 pages of self-development, you failed. That type of stuff. And I've done it a few times in the past. And this was like pre-Brady once again. And here's like my thought process is like, I'm very hesitant on it because I truly believe that this is such a lifestyle, and I mainly do these things in general, right? Like I'm always drinking at least 100 ounces of water. You know, I get my resistance training workout in and a walk in, you know, those types of things. Like I don't want to have to rely on building a tougher mindset and sticking to my word because of a program. And I want to be able to do it for me because it's the best thing for me. Like we should be able to count on our word regardless of where we are, right? So if I say, hey, I'm going to, you know, get my workout in and get my walk in, like I should be able to do that for myself, not because of a program, but because I said those things. So I believe it's a great program for a lot of people. I recommend it to a lot of my clients, you know, to get us going, things like that. And I even tell them like, hey, if we do, in quotation marks, fail, like keep going. Like imagine the progress that you can have in 75 days, whether you're perfect or not, right? Like you just do those things to the best of your ability. And whether you know, read 8 pages instead of 10 pages, like imagine the development that you have built and how far you get if you didn't even start anything along those lines. So it is great. I do love it for those specific reasons. But you know, I'm telling myself like, hey, it's simple. Like I love reading self-development, and I've just been in such a funk and such a hiatus from it lately that it feels hard. It feels sticky to get into those types of things. And I just need to do it because I'm going to tell myself I'm going to do it, not because I'm starting a program. So that's where I'm hesitant on it. You know, let me know down below too if you've ever done 75 Hard. I've done the entire Live Hard program, changed my life, absolutely loved it. But that's where I'm at. Like, I don't want to have to rely on these types of programs in order to do the things that I tell myself I'm going to do. So I just need to figure that out. So let me know. Maybe we will start an accountability group or something along those lines. We do have it in the Facebook group and in my app, lots of accountability stuff. And I'm sure we have tons of people starting 75 Hard here at the new year inside of our group. So it's definitely an option. And something I'm considering, but I'm gonna drink this. Clearly Brady is up, so I'm gonna go get him, feed him breakfast, and then we've got a busy day. Mondays are like my grind day. It's actually both me and Brandon's grind day. He has a lot of clients, so it makes it challenging because we both have really busy days, so we both like are kind of, you know, hey, you take the kids for this, you take the kids for this, you take the kids for this. But let's do this. It's going to be a good one. Cheers. Go get that post-workout stack in. Make some chili. It's chili season. What?
Oh my.
Chili season. Onion. We should have made this yesterday, but that's okay. Oh, I need goggles. I need onion goggles. Have you seen those?
I have not.
You haven't seen onion goggles?
No. Some of man. What are you laughing about? Huh?
Oh my gosh, I'm literally crying over here.
That'd be about my joke.
It is. It was so bad, I'm crying.
There you go. It's kind of fixed.
Okay. Oh my gosh. It burns.
That's a little... Why don't you crack a couple cans? That's help. Love.
I can't see.
Is this how we're doing it?
Yeah, that was great. Oh my gosh, that onion is so strong.
You want me to do the rest?
Literally.
Brady, can you get out of the kitchen, buddy?
Yeah, can you? It burns.
Are you still recording?
Yeah.
No one wants to see that.
Oh my gosh.
Someone's being a softie today.
It literally hurts so bad. Brady, get out of the kitchen. Are you crying?
Mom's concerned about you, buddy.
Oh my gosh, that's so bad. I'm literally closing my eyes trying to chop it.
Baby, do you want me to finish that for you?
Ah! Okay, it's fine. I'm just gonna finish this one. Okay, get rid of that onion. Oh my god. That hurts, doesn't it? Yeah, yeah, he's crying too.
I am not crying.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that hurt.
Not crying.
These are supposed to be the most nutrient part of the pepper.
Cut them in and put them in.
I do. Believe me, I do. Oh my gosh. Look at you. You're like an influencer.
Such a TikTok heavy, it's ridiculous.
We need some seasonings. Beef.
I didn't think they thought this was beans.
Thank you. I appreciate your effort.
I appreciate yours.
Oh, thanks. I try hard. Okay. You over here crying on
Chili powder.
national television. Close, right? Salt.
Can of corn.
Can of corn. Petite diced tomatoes.
Drain those.
Come on, you don't have to drain this. I would drain that one. Tomato paste. Will you grab me a knife or a spoon? My handy dandy assistant. Do we need broth? I don't think we do.
Do you want these other 2 cans?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Alright, so we're gonna put this in there. It'll be done in like 30 minutes, but if you're just using a normal crock pot, I would just cook it on low for like 6 to 8 hours. Go on. It's hair day! So of course I'm bringing you guys along. This is what we're working with here today. So should be interesting. I will show you guys what we end up doing. Honestly, I don't even know a lot. Generally, and this is why I love my hairstylist so much, is that I sit down in her chair and I'm like, help me. Help me, what are we doing? What are we doing here? I do tell her that no matter what, you can't ever give me bangs because regardless of what I say, I'm not allowed to have bangs because it would just drive me nuts after 2 days of having them. So she knows that rule. But other than that, we will see kind of what we decide. I don't know. And I think I'm getting sick. But postpartum has been a little bit rough on my hair. I used to have like the thickest hair. Now 2 rounds of postpartum. It's definitely a thinning, and should we chop it? Should we just chop it all off? No, I'm gonna ask her. Of course, we'll do like some good deep cleaning within it because this blonde has turned yellowy, which is like one of my biggest pet peeves. And we'll see what you guys do. So let's go. And I literally go and get my hair done like every 6 months. Literally, it's nothing crazy. Just because it's so freaking expensive. And so this is my natural color at the top. And not gonna lie, there's some grays in there too. So I will show you guys what we decide and what we plan. Okay. I'm back literally hours later, but here is the final. It's actually like super dark here as well, so we are getting ready to wrap up for the night. But here's the final product. We added some layers in. We just did some retouch. I literally go in like every 6 months. Like I was talking about, so definitely wanted to make sure it would grow out nice. We kind of just freshened up the layers and it feels so good. So, had to rush back though for some work meetings and some client work. So didn't have time to finish the vlog. But like I said, we were kind of wrapping up the night. This vlog in general is going to be kind of a mixture of multiple days, as you guys can see. But I am making a little magnesium hot chocolate. I'm gonna throw this in the microwave. One of my favorite things to do, especially during the winter time, I take magnesium all year long, but during the winter time, I always like to have, it's like a little hot chocolate magnesium. It is the chocolate sea salt one. Just helps with like better sleep, better recovery if you struggle with like headaches, you know, PMS symptoms, cramping, stress, anxiety, which I struggle so bad with, like calming down for the day, which I've talked a lot about on this page before. And I just feel like ramped up in the evening. So that's one of the biggest reasons I take magnesium. But I will probably also start taking Core 21 here soon as well, and pairing that. That's like a cortisol reducer. So I'm gonna show you guys how I make this. It's just literally as much milk as you want. I use an almond milk. Heat that up in the microwave, very similar to how you make like a hot cocoa, and then you just do 1 scoop of this. You can make it protein as well and add some protein powder to it. So sometimes if I'm like low on my protein goal, so protein hack, if I'm low on my protein goal, pause. If I'm low on my protein goal, I will add like half a scoop to a scoop of protein, like chocolate protein or the chocolate marshmallow protein, and then some of this magnesium as well. You guys probably hear Blair. And then just mix this up. You can add whipped cream if you want. Sometimes I've added like extra melted chocolate based on my macros, but tonight I'm literally just doing this. And then Brady and Brandon already started on his nighttime routine. Blair is literally sitting right behind you guys, and we're gonna go upstairs, do the whole nighttime routine, shower, skincare, protein ice cream. I know, counterproductive of like getting all nice and toasty warm and then ice cold again. And then hitting the hay. We always try and do a feeding with Blair at 9 and then lights out by 9:30. So that way I can wake up bright and early at 4 a.m. and do it all over again. I literally love what I get to do.